Next is import duties. An import duty is a tax imposed on a commodity originating abroad and destined for a duty levying country. Next is tariff rates. On the basis of tariff rates, there are three classifications: specific duties, ad valorem duties, compound duties. First is specific duty. A specific duty is a flat sum per physical unit of the commodity imported or exported. Thus, a specific duty is a fixed amount of a duty levied upon each unit of a commodity imported. For example, tax 35 rupees on per kg sugar. Now, next is ad valorem duties. These duties are levied as a fixed percentage of the value of commodity imported or exported. Thus, while a specific duty is based on the quantum of commodity imported exported, this duty is based on the value of the commodity imported or exported. Like for example, 10% tax on the imported or exported goods. Next is compound duties. When a commodity is subject to both of the above duties, the tariff is generally referred to as compound duty. Like for example, tax 20 rupees per kg plus 5% ad valorem. Now, next is on the basis of application. On the basis of application, there are two types of tariffs: single column tariff and double column tariff. The single column, also known as unilinear tariff system, it provides a uniform rate of duty for all like commodities without making any discrimination between countries. Like there's a list of commodities and the tax on them will be same irrespective of any country. Second is double column tariff. Under the double column tariff system, there are two rates of duty on some or all commodities. Thus, the double column tariff discriminates between countries. The double column tariff system may be broadly divided into general and conventional tariff, maximum and minimum tariff. Now, first, general and conventional. General will include the countries all around the world. Conventional will be like the countries which I have friendly relations, or most favored nations. I'll have a different tariff system for them. Now, other is maximum and minimum. There might be some countries where I will be charging a maximum tariff, and minimum tariff there will be some favored nations or some countries where I will be charging the minimum tariff. Third is triple column tariff system. Triple column tariff system consists of three autonomously determined tariff schedules: general, intermediate and preferential. The general and intermediate rates are similar to the maximum and minimum tariffs mentioned above. The preferential rate is generally applied in trade between the mother country and colonies. Like if I'm importing or exporting any product to my mother country or the colonies, the rate of tariff will be different from that of general and intermediate. Next is on the basis of purpose. First is revenue tariff and second is protective tariff. Sometimes the intention of the government in imposing a tariff may be to obtain revenue. When raising revenue is the primary motive, the rate of duty are generally low. Imports should be highly discouraged, defeating the objective of mobilizing revenue for the government. Next is protective tariff. Protective tariff is intended primarily to accord protection to domestic industries from foreign competition. Naturally, the rates of duty tend to be very high in this case because only high rates of duty curtail imports to a significant extent. Next is others. Others will include countervailing and anti-dumping duties. Now, countervailing duties may be imposed on certain imports when they have to be subsidized by foreign governments. For example, you can take the example like if I am importing a product and I want to discourage that import of that product. So what discourage, because the rate of that product is low than what I'm getting it from my local market. Generally this will, this will harm my local market product. So what I will be doing is I will be imposing a countervailing tax to subsidize its rate. Anti-dumping duties are applied to imports which are dumped on the domestic market at prices either below their cost of production or substantially lower than their domestic prices.